Welcome back to Biafra News Support. Biafra, people of goodwill, Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, happy new month. Happy new month of March 2025 to genuine Biafrans all over the world. So, Biafrans, there is no update. I just want to correct some things and answer some questions that I've been getting on this very channel. Before I do that, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, tune in once you get notification. So, Biafrans, I'm going to let some people that have been asking me, oh, Ada Biafra, come and tell us where you belong. Oh, Ada Biafra, where do you belong? Oh, call out these people. Oh, call a spade a spade. This is what you did during Amadike's kidnap. Tell us where you belong. It belongs to Bridgie. Is there any other government that I'm not aware of, apart from Bridgie? So you people should tell me, especially those of you that have been telling me to tell you people where I belong. I belong to Bridgie. This freedom is very important to me. If it's not to you, it is to me. It's important to me because I wouldn't want my children to suffer the way we have suffered, or want my children to place their lives on two-edged sword, running out in name of looking for greener pasture. I want my children to grow up in Biafra, and I want my children to be proud of where they are coming from, or their land, not another man's land. That is why this freedom and the defense of Biafra land is very, very important to me. And the Biafra blood in me will not allow me come out and start gossiping, because I am too genuine in this very freedom we are fighting for. I've been trying to bring updates of the happenings in Nigeria, but this very channel, it's about Biafra. I've been finding it hard to bring updates about the happenings in Nigeria on this very channel, which I will start doing, because I can't start gossiping. No, jumping from one page to the other. This person said, the other person did not say. No. I belong to Bridgie. You see that government that our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is in charge of? That is where I belong. And I'm not going anywhere. That is where I belong. You see, Bridgie is where I belong, not to any group, not to anybody. We are not doing group thing anymore. We are past that stage. Somebody said, oh, this is what you did during Ahmadike's kidnap. Of course, you wanted me to start jumping from one page to the other and start gossiping. This person said, the other person did not say. Is that what you people want me to start doing? No. Though I'm not getting the engagement, yes, but that is not what I am here for. You see gossip? Now, bringing, this person said, without minding the confusion it will create. That is why I've been silent. That is why I've been quiet all this while. We are aware that Amadike was kidnapped. When we thought that we are close to our freedom, we are close, is it in that zone? Amadike was betrayed, sold, kidnapped, tortured, and illegally renditioned back to Nigeria. And since then, since 2021, Amadike has been in DSS dungeon. And looking at the things since the kidnap of our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the reason PM, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, will remain the good guy, the last man standing. Amadike was kidnapped, and we saw how one Nigeria enablers and those that pretended to be fighting for our freedom before now did everything and still doing to kill the spirit of Biafra. They allowed the mantle they wanted the mantle to be trampled on by the oppressors and the enemies of Biafra. PM came and said, no, not all of my life. He took up that very mantle. He picked it up. He built a government. He formed an army to defend Biafra land. First convention in Finland. The second one. The enemy saw that the second one was the last battle, and they bought some gullible fools. Started writing petition upon petition, lies and propaganda against PM to finish authorities. And they thought they were doing Simon Ekpa, but without knowing they were doing themselves. PM picked up this very mantle and make sure it never falls. Make sure that the enemies never, stepped on it. He held that very mantle strong and still holding it. And some of you want me to start gossiping. come and tell us where you belong. Where do you belong exactly? This is the reason we are where we are now. Because some of you, I don't know if I should say some of you don't really believe in this very freedom. Just yes member, we are aware that a lot is going on. I've always said it here. I don't need to start jumping from page to page, bringing what this person posted or what the other person posted. It will create confusion. That is why I always take my time to weigh things. And this very one is very complicated. I don't want to dabble into it. I don't want to talk about it. What I know is that if you, for this very freedom, remain focused, remain resolute, do not cause confusion. If you don't have anything to say, if you don't have anything reasonable to do, because it's obvious that things will go back to normal. Only when PM comes out, only when PM joins us again. Because the way this thing is already divided. I don't know how to put it. Is it supposed to be like that? The answer is no. And have you people ever bothered to ask yourself why the oppressors are very desperate and they can go to any length to make sure nobody talks about Biafra again? Is it that some of you turn to reason instead of all of you to urge all the people that have been working with PM to go back to the table? They should go back to that very round table and get it. Wherever they got it wrong, they should go back there and get it right. Because that is what the oppressors want. Division. They sowed the seed of discord, and some of you allowed it. Those of you that wrote petition thinking you are doing Simon Ekpa, do you see the very day that PM was invited for questioning, a community in Enugu was attacked. Biafrans were killed, farmers were killed. And since then, our people have been attacked, our people have been killed. Was those things happening when PM was with us or when he was in the picture? The answer is no. So you people now no longer rant Simon Ekpa every day. Those of you want Nigeria enablers no longer rant. You people no longer post every day. Simon Ekpa jisikunu, Simon Ekpa jisihun. How Simon Ekpa did this, how Simon Ekpa did that. So those that have been killing Biafrans before now, what have you people done about it? Or those that have been killing Biafrans since PM has not been in the picture. He was fighting to make sure that the killings of Biafrans stop, to make sure that Biafrans are free and safe in Biafra land. But you people started writing petitions, lies and propaganda against him, writing to finish government. Now you people no longer rant. Now you people are crying. And some of you will have the audacity to come and tell me, to come to this channel and tell me to come and say where I belong. I belong to Bridge. Is there any other group? We are no longer doing, is there any other government? Let me not say group, because we are no longer doing group thing. We are now in government. I belong to Bridge, and that very government that PM is in charge of, that is where I belong, not to any group. That is why I've always said, wherever you people got it wrong, you people should better go back and get it right back. Because this is our freedom. It's about our freedom, our children and generations' freedom. The oppressors approaching you do not want you to be free. And once you help them, taking out the only person that cares and ready to face them, to whatever they bring, you become irrelevant. And that is what those Iflefuls has become. That is how they thought, oh, once we kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, nobody will talk about Biafra again. PM came and said, no, I'm not going to do it peaceful with these people because they don't deserve to be approached with peace or peacefully. You need to match their energy. You need to make sure that your own voltage is higher than their own. And that is what PM did. And that is why he will remain a hero and a good guy to genuine Biafrans all over the world. Millions of Biafrans all over the world. So Finnish authorities, I know they must have been, promised, government must have promised them something. And they forgot that whatever they are promising them, be it oil, be it any natural resources, is from Biafra land. And I'm also, that is why I always say, I'm a little bit, last, because PM is not in any African country that can easily bought by Nigeria terrorist state. And they will hand over PM to Nigeria government. This is Finland. He's a citizen of Finnish. He's a lawyer and a barrister. I know some of you were asking, oh, how is it possible and all of that. Those of you that have nothing to offer, where is that a cookie? In Austria, where? It's no longer ranting. All of you that were ranting up and down, barking like toothless bulldogs up and down, where are you people? Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. He was fighting off the enemies that wanted Biafra land by all means, that wanted the spirit of Biafra to die by all means. Master Simon Ekpa remains the good guy. And the Finnish authorities should be ashamed of themselves. They should. Someone needs to sit down with Finnish authorities, talk some sense into them for disrespecting over 50 million supporters of His Excellency Master Simon Ekpa, and also aiding and abetting ethnic cleansing and genocide in Biafra. What is the population of Finland? How many people signed the Finnish Declaration of Independence? We are fighting for our freedom. And to think that Finland supported Biafra, or they provided aid to Biafra, to Biafrans during the 1967-1970 war. The people now no longer care. All they care about is they bribe the natural resources. But would that stop Biafra? The answer is no. That is why before some of you start telling me to come out and call a spade, or come out and we know what is going on. It's just that we don't want to dabble into it, because jumping from one page, it turns to gossip. What do you call it? Oh, like gossip. It's no longer freedom fighting. Oh, like gossip. Even if you don't have ears, you don't have eyes, you have ears. You know what is going on. You just have to sit down and keep weighing things. You think I've forgotten what I want to say about Amadike's kidnap? No. That is why I said this very channel, you people need to keep tuning in. Because the day Amadike yaputa, the day PM yaputa, I have a lot. I'm not the kind of person that easily forgets something. I've wrote everything down and keep it aside, kept them aside. That time roll. Then we'll talk about it. It's no longer going to be like this. I will come on live. I will be going live to tell the things I have been, holding back all these years. Because we are our own problem. PM was not ported Finnish authorities by the Yorubas, nor the Benis, nor any other ethnic or any other tribe. And to see that some of those fools are on X, calling on Donald Trump now to come to their rescue. Sometimes I feel like it's possible to, locate these fools. They will feel it for weeks. Because how? Will you sabotage your own person, knowing fully well that this person is doing the needful because it's not you, and you know very well you do not have what it takes to fight the enemies, to face the oppressors. Instead of you to support him, you people choose to support the oppressors. And when the oppressors come after you people, or come after your people, you start calling on international communities that we have called for years to come to our rescue, that we are being killed, we are being terrorized. You are aware that the checkpoint everywhere in Southeast causing insecurity, the kidnap of Biafrans, the killing of Biafrans, the disappearance of Biafrans, at this checkpoint they are facilitating the kidnap of Biafrans, the killing and the disappearance of Biafrans, and the extortion. A whole lot going on at this very checkpoint. PM said they are all going to be dismantled. And whenever gallant men dismantle this checkpoint, you see a flare fools tagging it Simon Ekpa terrorizing Southeast, Simon Ekpa killing Biafrans. So those criminals at those checkpoints are Biafrans. Those criminals facilitating the kidnap and the killing and disappearance of Biafrans at these checkpoints are Biafrans, not the Fulanis, not the Northerners. The thing that somebody confirmed that some of these soldiers and police bribe their commanders or pay their commanders to be sent to Southeast because of this checkpoint. Did you even hear the amount they extort from Biafrans every month? Or let me say in 2 months. Did you hear the amount they extorted from Biafrans in 2 months, from December to January? Did you hear the amount? These were the things Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa was fighting against. Other tribes said, left for them. They will tell, if left for them, they will tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to take whatever bribe Nigeria government is offering him and abandon Biafra. That's Ndi are not ready to be free. And Ndi don't deserve to be free. Because they are their own problem. There is one Chihuahua, and I don't know how to call it. Let me not call it Chihuahua because you're in Nkitohia. You're a cookie. Black. Every day he is on X ranting. Simon Ekpa jisikwa, Simon Ekpa jisihun, Simon Ekpa terrorizing Southeast, Simon Ekpa killing, Simon Ekpa doing this, inciting violence and causing insecurity in Southeast. Not the Fulanese invading villages, slaughtering people while they are asleep, attacking communities and villages while they are asleep. Not the Fulanese, not the unrepentant Boko Harams in army, mounting checkpoints everywhere. In Southeast, extorting, killing, and kidnapping Biafrans. But Simon Ekpa that is fighting them off. Simon Ekpa resisting them. Simon Ekpa making sure that they don't bring their terrorist training camp to Southeast. Simon Ekpa making sure, that formed the security outfit, that formed Biafra border squad or formed an army to defend Biafra and to protect lives and properties of Biafrans. Simon Ekpa that formed border squad to make sure that the Fulanese never cross our borders and attack our people or villages. Simon Ekpa that gets intel and warn our people to be security conscious whenever the enemies try to strike. Some of you telling me to come out and call a spade a spade. I don't need to start gossiping before you know that I'm a genuine Biafran or I am true to this very freedom we are fighting for. That is why my channel seems that I am no longer active. I don't need to gossip for you to know where I belong. I belong to Bridgie, not to any group. We're not doing group thing. We're in government. And that government is where I belong and stand and will always belong. Until PM joins us again. Which I am very sure that Chukwukika Biama will disappoint the enemies. Like what Amadike told us on Radio Biafra is written down in this very heart of mine. Is not going there until I am done on this very earth. He said, Chukwukika Biama told him that Biafra is going to be very difficult, but at the end, it will come. And he also made it clear that Biafra will be the last miracle Chukwukika. I know some of you don't believe it. So, dear friends, that is it. I will stop here. PM remains the good guy. And I belongs to Biafra Republic government. In Eza, not to any group. Yeah, I don't need to start gossiping. So I'm urging all Biafrans, all genuine Biafrans all over the world, lovers of freedom, to always tune in once you get notification. Because I'll be bringing the little update I'm saying. Sometimes I'll bring updates of the happenings in Nigeria. I need to, keep this channel active and running. So please, always tune in once you get notification. Biafrans, I belong to Bridgie, not to any group. And I'm urging everyone working with PM before now, you people should go back to that table and get it right. Wherever you people got it wrong, you people should better go back and get it right. This is our freedom. If we don't fight for our freedom, nobody is going to fight for us. If we don't take our freedom, nobody is going to give it to us. Nobody is going to give us our freedom peacefully. That is why PM started to match the oppressor's energy. And he made sure that his own voltage was higher than their own. I will stop here. Don't forget to share. Tune in once you get notification. Thank you.